Hello children, in this video we'll be learning about Valley of Flowers, that is EVS chapter 11, and in this video we'll be learning about different varieties of flowers, their uses and also the importance of different varieties of flowers. So children, do you love flowers? Yes, of course we all love flowers because they are very beautiful and also available in different varieties. So children, there is a place called as Valley of Flowers, and in this place you'll find different flowers, that is pink flowers and blue flowers which are shining like tiny stars between the grass, and one sees red flowers blooming on bushes while others finds white flowers peeping out between the stones. So here you can see in this picture so many beautiful flowers, and the place is called as the Valley of Flowers. Do you know where it is? Yes. Come, now let us learn about that. That is the Valley of Flowers, and this place is in the hills of Uttarakhand. And do you know what do you mean by valley? Yes, first let us learn. So a valley is a land between hills or mountains, and the Valley of Flowers in Uttarakhand is located between the Himalayan mountains. So in the picture you can see the Valley of Flowers between the Himalayan mountains. And do you know where Uttarakhand is? Yes, here it is the map of India, and you can locate the Uttarakhand, which is orange color mark. No, that place is called as Uttarakhand, and it is between the Himalayan, and the Valley of Flowers is between the Himalayan mountain there in Uttarakhand. Now let us learn about this Valley of Flowers. So as you know, we all love flowers and all seems like a beautiful dream. And because of this, because like a dream, these flowers bloom. Now let us learn some of the flowers. So children, can you recognize these flowers? So these flowers are you might have seen in your surroundings. Okay, so now tell me, so what name of these flowers? So this is given in your textbook page number 86, and here this is first one is rose, and which is available in different beautiful colors. So you can see here orange, blue, yellow, green. Yes, so beautiful it is. Next, coming to the hibiscus, or it is called as China rose, and this is also available in different beautiful colors. The next is the sunflower, or it is called as the Surajmukhi, and this flower is also available in different colors. Then the marigold, or in Hindi it is called as the Gende ka Phool. So this also you might have seen, is it? Yes, this is called as marigold. And then coming to the plumeria, or we call it as champa, and it also has a very beautiful fragrance. Next is jasmine, or called as chameli. Then holy basil or tulsi, which is available in all of your homes, and it is a common type of plant which is available. Then next, coming to the night queen or Raat Rani. Then here is the dahlia, and which is, you can see so many different colors also which is available here. Then, do all flowers grow in same type of plant? Now let's learn about the plant classification. That is, plants are classified in trees, shrubs, herbs, creepers and climbers. Now let us learn one by one in detail. So flowering plants. Very big plants with hard woody stem and many branches are called as the flowering plants. Example, gulmohar tree and silk cotton tree. So these trees we have seen. Have you seen here in your nearby place? Yes, we can see here. Then the herbs. Small plants with soft stem and branches. For example, holy basil or tulsi and lavender. So these are the herbs. They have soft stem and branches. Holy basil is available at your home. Lavender is rarely seen. Then coming to the shrubs and bushes. They are the medium-sized plants with erect stem and branches. Erect stem means stems are always straight. Example, rose and hibiscus. The next coming to the creepers. These plants crawl on the ground for support. Example, Rangoon creeper, that is Madhumalati, and the morning glory, Shank Pushpi in Hindi. They are called as the creepers. Then the climbers, which climb on other trees or walls for support. Example, bougainvillea and the climbing rose. So these trees are called as the climbers because they need the support. Then the water plants, plants that grow on water. So there are the two famous plants here, that is lotus and water lily. So children, there are many flowers we can see around us which bloom all round the year, and also there are flowers which bloom only in certain months. So here comes the flowers that bloom only at night, that is night queen or Rat Rani, and orchid cactus, that is Brahma Kamal. These flowers bloom only during the night time. And then the flowers that bloom at day and close at night, they are morning glory, that is Shank Pushpi, and hibiscus, that is China rose. Then flowers that bloom all round the year, periwinkle, Sadabahar in Hindi, and the rose flower or gulab. So these flowers bloom all round the year. And the flowers that bloom only in certain months, that is marigold, blooms in summer and autumn, and dahlia blooms in winter. So winter season now, so dahlia will bloom. Then flowers with strong smell, jasmine or chameli. Then tuberose. So these are the flowers which have a strong smell, or we call, or fragrance, strong fragrance also. So flowers are very beautiful, and because of this reason, many of us, what we do, we just go and pluck the flowers. So should we do this? Should we pluck all the flowers? Yes, what do you think? Should we do this? No, we should not pluck the flowers. Yes, you can see the board. Do not pluck the flowers. These boards are available whenever you go to the gardens or parks. So in that you can see these boards that do not pluck the flowers. So we should only just collect the flowers which are fallen on the ground instead of plucking the flowers from the trees. Okay, so we can do this, that is we can just collect the flowers which are fallen on the ground, but we cannot pluck the flowers which are on the trees. So if you love a flower, please don't pluck it, and if you love a flower, just let it be. And what would happen if everybody plucked flowers? Do you know? Yes, फूल अच्छे दिखते हैं पेड़ पर, मत करो खराब उन्हें तोड़कर. So flowers are the gift of nature and look more beautiful when they are on the plant. So we should avoid plucking them so that all visitors to the park or garden can enjoy their beauty. So do you think that we should not pluck flowers only because they are beautiful? Is that only reason, that they are beautiful, so we should not pluck the flowers? No, there is another reason also. Because if the flowers are left on the plant, the flowers will dry, and dry flowers are very important for us. Because in dry flowers, the seeds are available. Okay, we can collect the seeds from the dry flowers. You can see in the picture there, the dried flower, and here the dry flower contains seeds. And what are these seeds used for? As you know, the seeds are used for many purposes. Okay, so from a seed we can plant, a new plant can grow from a seed. That is, seed germination takes place. And this is the process of seed germination. and the essential conditions are soil, air, water and sunlight. So because of this reason, we should not pluck flowers. Okay. And why should we not pluck flowers? Here it is. The main purpose of a flower is reproduction or to make a new plant. Plant produces flowers to make seeds. If we pluck flowers,